Welcome everybody to What's the 411? This is the place that brings you news, observation, interpretation, and news commentary. Let's get it. Welcome back. Yes, indeed, we are back. Welcome back to What's the 411 News. And so we know midterm elections is coming up in November. And if you've been checking us out and watching our past news reports, you've been seeing that there has been tactics to specifically target Black people into voting. And to keep it really 100 is that they want Black folks to vote for Democrats and keep them the majority. All right. They've been using tactics from Stacey Abrams. You got Warnock, even Biden himself was actually proposing, making some promises if they keep the folks in the House. He's made promises. And it seems to be a constant thing of trying to get the black vote. They even tried to use the gender divide between Black men and Black women, try to get them going against each other. Stacey Abrams has mentioned, and a few others. I forget that chick's name, that Cross lady, whatever her name is. I guess she's not really that important if I can't remember her full name. I want to say Tiffany Cross, but I could be wrong. They've been using the tactic of, Black men, if they don't come out and vote, so they can get ready and prepare everybody's mind to blame the Black man because the Democrats won't win a seat. Yet it's kind of interesting how they want this Black vote, and they want Black women. They're trying to put the Black women against Black men, or they're by saying like, hey, we need the Black women vote. Or they'll go back and say we need the Black man vote. And they're using all these tactics to try to get that Black vote, but yet they're allowing immigrants to come right across the border over there in Texas and Mexico and all those bordering states, and they're giving them nice places to stay in different Democratic cities, majority, I guess, and all these other things they're doing, but they always want to dodge that reparations. They want to dodge that reparations constantly. And so yet here we go again with another tactic. Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Yeah. Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Peddling for Black voters. Black voter turnout. So I remember, what's Clyburn's name? Jim Clyburn. The Jim Crow Clyburn was doing his fish fries, right? So this is how they want to do with Black folks. They want to give Black people fish fries. They want to give you collard greens. And then now they want to offer you ice cream. All of this to get your vote. But like I said, they're doing everything for everybody else. They're allowing Ukrainians to come in and get fat. What was the other group? Man, it's on the tip of my tongue. But they're allowing them to come over. They're allowing people coming over the border. They giving them 5-star hotels to stay in, nice places to live in. They even tried to in New York, I think they tried to pass something to allow the Hispanics that were not even legal to be here, to allow them to vote. I think in another state and city, they was I don't know if it went through or not, but they was even allowing for them to even have driver's licenses to even be allowed to drive, and they're not even legally supposed to be here. So many things everybody's doing outside of, just to show that they're gonna put they spin on Black people's faces and put their foots on their neck, but yet they want our vote. But then you want to treat us any type of way. And so now there's a lot of Black people waking up from that. And so, like I said, here we go again with we're going to offer them food tactics to get them to vote, because that's all they'll go for. They'll go for that. And so, yeah. We have some tweet from Benjamin Crump, which I'm kind of suspicious about him still. It says, in partnership with Black Voters Matter. I don't know. That must be some other group that's out there now trying to ride for Black folks, I guess. Ben and Jerry's is bringing its Change is Brewing ice cream mix to HBCUs and large cities in the South to encourage voter turnout ahead of the upcoming midterm elections. Notice how he left out Black voter turnout. So I'm going to read that one again. In partnership with Black Voters Matter, whoever Black Voters Matter, whatever partnership Ben and Jerry's is getting with Black Voters Matter, never heard of them, me personally. Ben and Jerry's is bringing its, quote, Change is Brewing ice cream mix to HBCUs in large cities in the South to encourage voter turnout ahead of the upcoming midterm elections. They know we have the power to make change. Sounds like Ben Crump is on that campaign with them, with Ben and Jerry's. Ben and Jerry pushing Black voter turnout with new ice cream rebrand. Doesn't this sound like this? Let me show you this. Remember we did a news story on this? Remember the Walmart gets pressed to remove their Juneteenth ice cream off the shelves? Remember that? Remember we reported on that? Doesn't that sound like real familiar? They're trying the tactic again. They're trying the tactic again. Now it's not the Walmart's ice cream, the Juneteenth ice cream. Now it's Ben and Jerry's, right? Well, let's take a look, man. Let's take a look and see what they're talking about. Ben and Jerry pushing Black voter turnout with new ice cream rebrand. All right. Organizations and groups have been coming together to draw awareness of the importance of the upcoming midterm elections. This is even more important. They always do this when elections come up. They're going to tell you how important it is, and you got to come out every time. Watch me. The next time, the next major thing, I guess, will be coming up after the midterms will be the presidential. They're going to tell you how important it is for everybody to show up and show out. Watch. They always say how important it is, but they never tell you the real stuff, what they're going to do for that vote. Notice that. They're going to never tell you what you're going to get for your vote, but they want you to come out. So organizations and groups have been coming together to draw awareness of the importance of the upcoming midterm elections. This is even more important. Keep that in mind. I'll keep on harping on that. They're going to say everything is more important. Every voter turnout is going to be more important. They're messing with your psychology, your psyche. All right. Programming the mind. This is even more important considering Republican-led states have enacted many anti-voting changes. Ooh, it's so scary. To curb this momentum for future elections. As ABC notes, Ben & Jerry's is rebranding its Change is Brewing ice cream flavor that initially focused on racial justice reform. Crazy, man. Now the causes are protecting voting rights and encouraging young Black voter turnout. The ice cream will be distributed at historically Black colleges and universities, so y'all look out. Parents, students, look out for the game. Take the ice cream and enjoy the taste and everything, but don't get caught up and fooled by the okie doke. All right. So now the causes are protecting voting rights and encouraging young Black voter turnout. The ice cream will be distributed at historically Black colleges and universities, large cities, and rural communities across southern states as part of the Black Voters Matter Fund's We Won't Black Down tour. Okay. Man, sounds like get your booty to the polls situation again. The ice cream mixes cold brew coffee, marshmallows, and fudge brownie pieces. It should be on store shelves in the next few weeks. That was from Ben and Jerry's, right? Whether you're excited about it, exhausted by it, or somewhere in between, you probably know that we're closing in on what's certain to be a historic midterm election. Yeah, right. With more reasons than ever to make your voice heard, and with some states trying to make it harder to do so, we felt we needed to do something big to help out. That's why we're rebranding our fan favorite limited batch flavor Change is Brewing. So, because all of this is going on, because with, like it says, with more reasons than ever to make your voice heard, and with some states trying to make it harder to vote, they decided that ice cream is the solution. Ice cream is the answer, right? And we felt we needed to do something big to help. That's Ben and Jerry. So they need to do something big to help because, you know, the states are trying to make it harder for you to vote. So we're going to put out this ice cream, and that's going to make it easier to vote. All right. So Change is Brewing to highlight the power of Black voters and encourage voter participation. The power of Black voters when you don't give a damn after they vote for you, you do everything for everybody else. You do like Warnock says when he was questioned about reparations, his answer was everything but reparations. He didn't even mention Black, and he didn't even mention reparations. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look at the on this page here on YouTube, and you can go to the Thoughts of the Week podcast channel, click on that button, and maybe you want to subscribe to that as well. But I talk about what Warnock did, his response to the reparations. All right. So yeah, they're just running some game, but to highlight the power of Black voters and encourage voter participation. This isn't the first time Ben and Jerry's has worked on something voting rights related. In 2016, Ben and Jerry worked with Reverend William Barber II to launch its empowerment. You can't make this up. That's like smacking Black people in the face. You call an ice cream empowerment flavor, which aimed to create awareness about North Carolina's voter ID law. U.S. activism manager for the company, Maroney Mentor, spoke about this initiative's importance. From Vermont Biz, it's precisely because of the power of the Black vote that a number of states, all controlled by Republicans, are trying so hard to suppress it, said Maroney Mentor, U.S. activism manager for Ben and Jerry's. You can't make this stuff up, man. You can't make this stuff up. Again, that's like real disrespectful for Ben and Jerry's to even be doing that. And I really hope Black folks, I hope y'all really waking up to this game. And I guess what happened with when we did this story, what happened with Walmart when they got pressed and finally had to concede, I think that's the word, but or say they had to back down because people was telling them, yo, we're not buying that ice cream, that Juneteenth ice cream. You just trying to make money off of Black folks. So hopefully the same thing will happen over here with Ben and Jerry trying to peddle ice cream for Black voter turnout. You really can't make this stuff up, man. It's crazy. It's really crazy, man. So Black folks, hope you wake up to this. Another tactic, strategy to try to get you to vote and get nothing back in return. When y'all say you're going to get reparations and not a study on reparations, then maybe you'll get all the Black votes you need. But until you do that, ain't nobody trying to hear all that. And that's a fact. You might be able to get the old civil rights generation of folks, some of them that are still here. But I think the younger folks, everybody behind the civil rights generation, the Gen X's and younger, We ain't going for that. So, and soon you ain't gonna have too much choice with the civil rights, the baby. I think it's that the baby boom era. Maybe I think that's called. They call. Soon you can't do anything but deal with us, the X generation and on down. So, yeah, you might want to rethink your strategy on this black voter turnout for all those involved in this tactic. Well, anyway, appreciate y'all as always. We gonna keep giving you keep giving you the real commentary, keep giving you the real interpretation on what's going on, not the fake stuff they trying to push you in the program and they trying to get you into. And once again, man, subscribe to the channel, support the new voices of Black media. This is What's the 411 News, and I'm gone. Peace. Welcome everybody to What's the 411. This is the place that brings you news, observation, interpretation, and news commentary. Let's get it.